There's one person here.
Hello, one person.
I know who it is.
How?
I can't remember. He's sent an email or something. Well, where is it? It's a strange thing. My phone is like 5 minutes behind my computer time, and I don't know why, because they should both get their
Hello to the other 3 people who come in.
their time from the interwebs. So I don't know why. Anyway.
Oh, here we are again. So who's out there, please?
Oh,
hello,
Joan. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Are we receiving loud and clear? Is the sound working? Modern classics, easy peefies.
Lovely, lovely. It was funny yesterday. Goodness, look, 10 people. Oh, we've upset somebody. Yeah, yesterday when we just did the little trailer.
It was Farley Hill.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And yeah, there were 7 people by the end. So good to know that you've got nothing else to do except for wait for us to come online. All righty.
Right. Okay. Joan, the frying, we have to say frying pan when you're talking to an English person. Yeah. It's well, the handles are still on and everything. I haven't scratched it. It's fabulous. Yeah.
There you go.
It's very
Hello,
good.
Glenn J. Not seen you before.
Oh, Glenn J's Kitchen from the Philippines. Oh, hello.
Right. Hello, Stuart.
Goodness, it must be the middle of the night in the Philippines.
I'll try that again. Hello, Stuart. I'll try not to do that in my husband's ear. He gets upset.
He's excluding you from the picture.
Oh, goodness. So, let's have a look-see. Oh, you're doing chicken to the egg. Let's have a look-see.
All right, yeah.
Go on, then. Let's do cooking questions. Good grief. Go ahead, Modern Classics.
Yeah, well, Joan, if you will go dancing on the beach with no things on and that's mask.
Yeah.
And probably other things. This is what's going to happen because, yeah. And all the other people who just think it's okay to get together and
look at that. Edgar Burleyman set the alarm, especially for your live stream,
right.
my love.
Edgar, hello. I think this is your first time, but he's been making many comments on many videos. Some of them helpful. Right,
let's have a look. See, Modern Classics. He's got his 2 chicken breasts marinating. So first question.
Oh, Jack Daniel's BBQ sauce. Yeah.
Roast, fry, or steam?
What?
What's he got to do?
With his chicken?
Yeah, that's what the man's asking.
What does he want to do?
Roast, fry, or steam? It's all right. It's been a month. You've got to get with the program, don't you?
Okay, well, I think if...
you can't get
I think you want to roast it or fry it. And then sort of if you got any more of that marinade, make up a sauce with it and dribble it over. And, roasties and sweet corn. All right, there you go. You're welcome.
Why sweet corn?
I don't know. It's just, corn on the
Keith's
cob.
not
the
big
whole
on
thing.
vegetables.
No, because it's like a thing, like a barbecue sort of meal or a roasty meal, not a boiling meal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not talking tosh.
Oh, I think that looks nice. Barbecue sauce, butter, paprika, garlic, and white wine. Right then. Let's have a look. Hello, Sue Miller.
Joan Strine, you can't. Nobody can. No, you can't. You're not allowed in. Nobody from America can come here. Really? I don't think. Well,
you can behave.
No, but honestly, it's such a mess, and we don't know what the rules are, and they keep changing. The hilarious thing, today the British government announced that anybody coming back from Spain will be quarantined for 2 weeks. Yesterday, the Minister of deciding on these things went on holiday to Spain.
Really?
So when he comes back, he is absolutely going to be locked up, and people are going to be watching him like a hawk, just to see he doesn't slip off to Durham or anything.
You mean he's just basically booked himself 6 weeks off?
Well, it is off. It's summer.
No, that's what I mean. I see
No,
what
the
you mean.
government's off till Christmas now.
Oh, right.
But,
well, we don't need them, so that's all right.
Yeah, we do.
So, can we scroll on down, please? Let's have a look. Yes, Sue.
Sumila from South Africa, hello.
Did you come on for anything in particular? Is there something you want to tell us or ask? Because there's a real good bunch of people here. Well, I've not seen a Sue before.
Oh, okay. What's taco meat then?
Joan, he's still talking to you.
Yeah, Joan, what's taco meat?
Look.
It can be anything, can it? It can be chicken or beef or whatever.
See. Prestige game, please. Thank you for joining us.
Yay.
Right.
Joan, yeah, you have 14-day quarantine. Are you able to do that? I mean...
Well, she's stuck in her apartment, isn't she?
No, she's coming to England.
Where? Does it say that?
Yeah, might be coming to the UK in September. Just to get out of there.
I'm so sorry.
What? Do you think I was just picking on her out of the blue?
I just thought you were being like funny. I thought it was a joke because like this is virtual, and I thought this was one of your like Donald Trump things. You know, if you're the other side of the Atlantic, you're not allowed to talk to us. Oh, Joan, yes. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Modern classics. Okay, sweet. Well, all right. Only a slight drizzle of BBQ sauce.
You said marinating. Come on. Right. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look. Nottingham.
Oh, right.
Joan, you'll be in our neck of the woods. If you actually make it to into the country, it's closer from Leeds to Nottingham than it is from Florida to Nottingham. So, yeah, if you're going to be
this
around,
is actually true.
Get in touch. We'll maybe meet at a halfway point. There
Yes.
you go. Right. Hello, Jeffrey Austin. You
But
just said
6
that,
feet
didn't you?
apart.
Hello, Sonia M. in Hong
Jeffrey,
Kong.
hello. And Sonia M from Hong Kong. Wow.
Oh, yeah. And is that the bottom one?
What? That's
Are
it?
we actually up to date?
Yes,
oh my
we are. I
goodness.
was nodding.
We're going to make a really serious effort this week.
Is that Aya from Finland?
Hiya, yes. Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya. Somebody had to say it.
Well, yeah.
Right, let's have a look.
Oh.
And Shane Neeshaw.
From sunny Narfk.
Hey.
Narfk.
Just ignore him. Just because it's
Just because
it's his channel, you know. Just because he does all the
I was at
cooking.
King's Cross about 100 years ago and talking to this bloke, and he had a funny he had an unusual accent that I struggled to understand. I said, "Where are you from?" He says, "Narfk." Where's that? It's just Narfk. I had to get him to write
your medication.
I had to get him to write it down.
Right. Anyway, I'm glad it's sunny in Norfolk, Shane, because it was sunny here this morning, but it's working its way through clouds at the moment. So here we go.
Oh, modern classics. This is getting weirder. Marinating in salt and pepper and butter and milk with a drop of barbecue sauce.
Okay, let's have a look. Keith. Hello, Keith. Where are you based?
Across the pond.
I know, but it's quite big over there. So let's have a look. Again, that's a really interesting take on vegetables.
I might be
don't grow in the
agreeing
ground.
with that because it would include like marrows and but then beans and peas. I like those.
And courgettes.
Courgettes.
Yep. I've been growing courgettes. They're this big.
And
one
of them was.
cook them. Yeah.
A proper Snozzcumber it was. And yeah.
Okay. No, but I like corn. And what about fruit?
Fruit grows.
And Gareth, what about fruit? Most of that grows above the ground.
I think all of it.
I think so.
What, underground fruit?
Well, how does it work with what is it? Cranberries? They float those off, don't they?
Float them off.
I've seen something, guys, about cranberries and lakes of cranberries and stuff like that.
In my head,
said it had been a month. You're overexcited, aren't you, my darling?
I am
That's what
just
it is.
delighted to see you all back again.
Honestly, that first Sunday when we didn't have a live stream, we were both like, we felt really weird. We felt guilty. We were missing you. And then we got over it and thought, oh yeah, Sunday off.
Oh, yeah, but no.
Let's have
Yeah,
a
but no.
look. See. Let's have a look. So Keith's there, Edgar's there. Yeah, it's like I get all the jokes about Christmas carols. It's like nobody's ever heard them before. Yeah. Sorry about that, darling.
Okay,
yeah.
Shane Neeshore, take some getting used to.
So are you from Norwich? From Norfolk?
Oh, Narfk.
Shane,
right.
Are you from Norfolk, or are you an immigrant? Did you start off in Yorkshire? Right, let's have a look. Oh, Sonia. Oh,
Sonia, yeah. Chinese Asian.
You don't do much, do you?
I don't, because I don't. It's not that I don't want to. It's that, you know, I get slagged off a lot by people when I try to do something that's specifically you know, like iconic from another country, and I do it wrong, or you know,
or you substitute an ingredient you can get.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I shouldn't really.
The other thing is, but, I'm not. We know that I'm not that keen on Chinese food I've had in restaurants.
But yeah, but
so you
I
tend
mean,
to cook
all
less
we've
of it.
had really is Cantonese food, which is here where it's adapted to the local taste, which is, you know, we don't like a lot of spice, we don't like heat, we don't like flavour, we just like bland stuff, don't we?
We the British, yeah. So, but your point on Cantonese food, it's like apparently the majority of people who moved to the UK from China came from the Canton area. That's the food that they brought with them, and that's all we know. But as you say, like watered down for English tastes. So,
yeah.
Sonia, any suggestions? Any favorite recipes that you've got? I mean, if you could follow, if you've got a recipe that Keith could have a go at and get all the ingredients for, we could just call it Sonia's Chinese Dinner.
Good plan.
There you go.
Right, you're on.
Nobody can go out.
Okay,
go for
Joan, meet up halfway after your 14-day quarantine. Fabulous. Okay, so that might be somewhere like near where my niece once removed.
Oh yeah.
No, she's my niece.
She is your niece. Yes, she's never been taken away.
South of Doncaster, probably somewhere like Bawtry, which is a lovely little villagette.
Which you won't have heard of.
Yeah. But anyway,
actually, do you know, it's funny when I saw Nottingham, I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's in the north and well, Midlands-ish. But having grown up on the other side of the country, I still think of Nottingham as being just down the road. It's a bit further from Leeds, isn't it?
It's probably about 100 miles. Actually.
Yeah. So anyway, Joan, you're on.
All right.
Brenda's here. Hello, Brenda. Excuse me.
Okay, go back. Keep randling in Pennsylvania.
There you go.
Okay. Prestige gameplay. My Wisconsin Butterburger. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. It wasn't as buttery as I expected it to be, but yeah. Joan, it would be a weekend for us as well.
We do. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Rainier cherries.
I don't know. I've never heard of those.
Neither have I.
Rainier.
Yeah.
More rainy.
I was thinking Prince Rainier rather than Rainier. I don't know. Yeah, we had loads of cherries on the tree this year, and I left them too long. And so
cranberry bogs.
We had cherries, and Keith made a cherry cheesecake. But I have to say, the birds got most of them. So next year, I'm not netting it. We'll share. There's enough. Cranberry
we just
bogs.
have to pick them promptly.
There they go. Yeah. They flood the cranberry field and they float because the inside is sort of hollow and has chambers of air. I saw it in an advert once, a long time ago for cranberry sauce. And it was, fresh from the lake of raspberries, cranberries.
And strawberries aren't berries because the seeds are outside.
Picky.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
Right.
Sonia M. Didn't we have that one? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
we've done that one. We've done that one.
Oh, good. Let's
Klingon
see.
berries are a type of
Lingonberries.
Yeah, Klingon berries.
Yeah, babe. You've got to have a Doctor Who reference.
Star Trekking.
We've watched Galaxy
Twist.
Galaxy Quest twice. Keith bought it and then insisted we watch it again. I gave in. You got to do these things. Right, we've never been to the Far East. We were in the Middle East.
I've lost it.
For quite a while. Well, that's because you're scrolling down. Up a bit. Stop. Right, there we go.
Okay.
All
right. Yeah.
The
most exotic destination.
That would have to be Saudi Arabia, darling.
Well, I was going to say Sharjah.
Your year in Riyadh. So I guess that counts as exotic. Let's have a look.
I tried to get to India for a wedding, but I was too late to get a visa.
When was that?
Do you remember Srijit? He used to work for me.
Oh, crikey, yes, ages ago.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
I just can't believe it because it's like half an hour away from Dubai, and we lived there 13 years and we never went to India.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah. Hey, Brendan. Yeah, there's been great excitement here.
Yeah.
Several people have changed their Facebook profile to Leeds United.
Everybody's got a mask with Leeds logo on it. Well, many people have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, my U-boat. Would you do some fantastic dish with chicken livers and hearts?
I've been kind of contemplating doing chicken liver pate.
We like pate.
Chicken heart. Does chickens have? Well, they must have hearts. You don't see them, do you? Because they're inside. Livers you can get, hearts I've never seen available.
Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, Joan, I see your point about getting takeaway, but I think probably you've got people from different parts of China in the States, whereas for some reason in Britain it's mostly Cantonese. Well, try going to a Chinese restaurant when you get here. I mean, nice food, but you'll see.
Bland. Modern classics, yes, go for it. Yeah, no problem.
Ooh, mashed potato, lingonberries with reindeer and liver.
Wow, and blood pancakes.
Casserole with blood pancakes.
Blood pancakes.
Yeah. Tell us about the blood pancakes. We like black pudding, don't we?
Oh, we do, yeah.
Yeah. But when Keith got supplies to make black pudding with, it included a bag of dried blood. So, he had to rehydrate it. So I've got no idea how that would work for pancakes. Mind you, it'd be like mixing in flour.
Well, I don't know what a blood pancake is, so I expect we'll be told.
Yeah.
But yeah, powdered blood, because you can't buy liquid blood.
Okay. Keithy, look.
Will you see Robin Hood? Oh no, sorry.
Char siu.
Char siu I've done. And egg fried rice I've done.
Yeah, it quite often does an egg fried rice actually, but it's your egg fried rice, isn't it? And it's lovely. Right.
Yeah. Well, Joan, you will not see Robin Hood. No.
But I'll bet there are lots of pubs called Robin Hood. Let's have a look.
What?
Edgar, what are you saying about Finnish food?
There's a video of Gordon Ramsay trying Finnish food. It's quite insulting to Finland, but yeah. In fact, I have a friend who's Finnish, and he wanted me to do a load of Finnish food, and I said, "Well, give me some pointers." And he sent me a list of 10 recipes, and they all included hot dogs and Klingon berry jam, and hot dogs, and it was like extremely strange. But yeah. Mm.
Right.
Alan Kay, up to a point, there are some dishes that are iconic, and if you mess with them, you're in trouble. And I there's a few dishes that if I see anybody messing with it, I will give them hell. Actually,
So what goes around comes around.
I know. But if you don't put pastry on the bottom of your pie, you are a dead person. You are dead to me. So and if you try and bake chips or anything like that, just forget it.
Right. In that case, I withdraw my sympathy. Let's have a look. Can you scroll that up a bit? Because I'm going to do this.
Okay, no, we're just on to blue pancakes here.
Okay.
It's gone. Lost it.
No, that was before, because then, let's have a look. Right. Aunt Rainier. Okay. Sonia'd like to know our favourite starters, main and pudding.
Hang on, we're just here. Right, we're here.
Are we?
JVO.
Oh, yeah. Saw that before, yeah.
Complicated.
Yeah. Oh, steamed buns. Hello, 4x4.
Bao, they call them.
Didn't we have one recently?
No, we saw them being done on
MasterChef, I think.
MasterChef or something.
Yeah.
I like to try that. Joan, yes, thank you. Please, everybody, give us likes. Got 22 people and 20 likes, so there's something wrong there. Come on.
Oh, Mr. Juice. Apple and bramble crumbles. Yum, yum. Yeah, our apple tree's got eating apples on it, and it does very well every year. I put brambles in last year, but so far, all the wild brambles are, I was going to say they're all fruiting, but they're not. They're still just in bloom. So it could be a good, nice thing come the summer, come the autumn.
Okay, yeah. Brendan, Mount Rainier.
There you go.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
So, favourite starter? We don't usually do starters because the trouble is I think that whole idea is about dinner parties.
No,
you sit together for hours.
At the moment,
and
because I've been doing the prawn cocktail years, you might have seen the last couple of videos from that. So it's prawn cocktail, and then it was steak. And then it's Black Forest Gatto in it. that is
somewhere. It's always the 70s.
That is the first chapter of the Black Forest, the prawn cocktail years. And
Black Forest Gatto. That was always like a
BFG,
a main dessert in restaurants back then.
And the one I made was absolutely fantastic. And I bet you've forgotten it, but
no.
It was. Joan, a low cut. Yeah, well, I should do. Poor old Mrs. here is wanting to.
Oh yeah.
Well, and so am I. But
so, for those of you got no idea what's going on, we would like to be fitter. I have started running. Da, 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 da. I'm using the BBC Couch to 5K app. I've had it for probably 2 months, so I actually started with it this week. So I've done three runs this week. It's a mix of walking and running actually, but you build up, as it says, to 5K over 9 weeks.
Right.
So there you go.
Joan is lusting after a full English. I don't blame her. Keep rambling. Don't use a food processor for chicken liver pate. Yeah,
Do you use a food processor when you make pate?
It's been a very long time since I did it, but
But
well, I wouldn't do
small
because
quantities, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't actually got a food processor at the moment. I would probably use a stick blender.
Oh, I thought you had.
Yeah, don't know.
Let's have a look.
Chicken nuggets. Instead of breadcrumbs, use cheese crumbs and almond flour. I don't.
That'd be interesting.
Cheese crumbs.
So that's going to be a proprietary thing, isn't it?
Aye.
So, or maybe, do you mean just grated cheese? Probably. It's probably lost in translation.
Okay, Ken Hulo, hello.
Hello, Ken. Hi.
Sonia M, again, I've done that one.
Done that one.
Not chicken nuggets. I like the YouTube channel Asian at Home, but she is Korean, but makes amazing Asian food.
Okay.
Blood
Asian at
pancakes
home.
like the pudding, but just cooked on a pan with the small holes, like a crumpet. I don't know. Chicken. Chicken.
Strooming. What is that? Please.
It's probably blood pancakes. Curry ketchup. Unusual, honestly. Yeah. Oh, I did currywurst a few years ago. Right.
You know, when you said that somebody wanted, what was it, Finnish food? And it sent you a list, and it was all hot dogs, or was it like smoked sausages and things?
Yeah, no, it was hot dogs. It was actual hot dogs out of a can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, he's a city boy, and yeah, don't know. Edgar Burleyman eats baked chips. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh.
So what does that little bracket colon mean? Is that like
it means his
vampire?
eyes are, his head's upside down. I don't know.
I only know how to do the smiley face. That's it. Oh, there's another one there from Brenda.
A glut of apples.
Oh, brown sauce and apple butter.
Brown sauce with apples. Oh, yeah.
Okay, potato wedges.
My U-boat got 10 lamb kidneys with 1 fresh lamb.
Wow.
Interesting. Deviled kidneys, second kidney pie.
Yeah, deviled kidneys are one of those country house
Deviled kidneys on
things.
toast. You love it. Yeah, I did that.
But it is. It's one of those things that you hear of, and like, you know, country house, you know, big chafing dishes down the wall.
Allegedly. Yeah, Dwayne, yes, I heard about Peter Green. What a shame. Yeah. Click the like button. Yes, please. Joan, yeah, I'm on my second stick blender. The first one, the junction between the motorized bit and the stirry bit.
But you can make mayo again now, can't you?
Yeah. Did you see in my prawn cocktail video, instant mayonnaise with a stick blender? Amazing. Fantastic.
He was so chuffed because he's not made mayo for ages. I love his homemade mayo, but it was, what was it? You got the new blender and you just couldn't.
I couldn't do it with my old method, but I found a new method, which is to just chuck everything in. You put the blender in, you start it off for 15 seconds without moving it, and that gives you the initial emulsification.
Oh, I remember.
And then you just
push it,
pull it up through the rest of the oil, and it just turns into mayonnaise.
So
it's magic.
You push it down all the way down, don't you? So it covers the egg yolk.
Yeah.
And it's yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Look.
Fried and crunchy veg, then boiled. Yeah, fine. Agreed with that. Yeah.
Stinky fermented
Ken Hulo,
fish.
I don't know if anybody's talking about fried rice, but yeah, we've always liked it.
Yeah, it was...
Oh, my U-boat, thank you.
Oh, bless, thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, it came up before when Sonia was asking about Chinese food, about Asian food. So
yeah, Snozzcumber probably is
stinky fermented fish in a tin. You're really selling that there?
No, I mean, is it? But is it like fish sauce? That's a bit stinky. But once you cook it into something,
it's a Chinese thing, isn't it?
It's an Asian thing, yeah.
An Asian thing, yeah. Okay.
Once you've mixed it in with something, it just gives a ton of umami and yeah, stops being stinky.
Okay, so Keats just said that the cheese crumb she's talking about is Parmesan, as on a Caesar salad.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So Parmesan and
or
was it almond and almond
feta's
flour?
A good crumbing cheese. Dwayne, a good substitute for apples if apples don't agree with somebody. So. Well, I don't know.
No, I don't.
Pears?
Somebody else has said pears somewhere, I think. Do you mean apples to... Are you talking about eating fruit raw or about cooking? Because, I mean, apples cook down to a lovely soft pulp, don't they?
Some of them.
So...
Not all of them.
No, but I'm just thinking... But, I mean, most fruit cooks down to a soft pulp, even though the flavours are going to be completely different.
Yeah. Okay. Sonia M. I've been to Birmingham. Did a project there once. It was 30 years ago. It was horrible. I believe it's changed for the better since then, but I haven't been. And Worcester, we actually drove through Worcester last year. We were supposed to be stopping off to see an ex-colleague of Mrs. But we actually ran out of time, so we didn't stop. But yeah. So. But Worcester's a nice historic place.
We watched something the other night, and several of the people were from Birmingham, and they were raving about it. They absolutely love it.
Yeah.
They reckon it's the most vibrant city in the country.
It isn't.
But I don't know. Oh, you wouldn't know. You haven't been there for years.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, Brendan Buckley. I don't have an Instant Pot. I have a pressure cooker. And I believe they're similar kind of thing, but you can do more with. I've been offered Instant Pot-like things to review, and I'm just.
You've been offered pot to review?
An Instant Pot.
Oh, sorry. Because he never mentioned that to me.
A Chinese knockoff of an Instant Pot. Instant Pot is a brand name.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just don't actually like the name. It really puts me off. But yeah,
I love the way you just sort of list off ingredients, and I just get to the end of the list and kind of go, "Oh yeah, I want some of that." Can you get some reindeer?
Farley Hill, garum. Do you mean like garum
masala?
No, like the Roman seasoning thing, garum, that was essentially, fermented fish and stuff.
Let's have a look. Oh, quince. Okay. I tell you what, Pete, I used to be absolutely obsessed with quince. My grandmother had a quince tree, and I have tried to grow that one in England. And actually, yeah, that might be my next fruit tree.
Oh, right.
I love it. I know.
Edgar, no.
You like being married, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no answer
Dwayne,
to that.
Raw or cooked apples? What are we on about now?
Oh, it was about substitutes for apples for somebody who can't eat them. Must be cooked.
Well, I don't know why they can't eat them. Would
there'll be some
determine what the substitute would be, but
there'll be the chemical that makes an apple.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Apple juice. There you go.
Apple apples, pears, quince. No, I've done that. Apple, onion, chili. Yeah. Birmingham and the Midlands are famous for musicians.
Mm-hmm.
So are Liverpool and Manchester and Leeds.
Right.
And
Korean or Japanese food before? You should have been here the other week, because we were talking about. You found a Korean restaurant, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, when we were in Armley. Didn't you see a Korean restaurant?
No. In
Indonesian.
No, in Briggate Market in Leeds, in the centre, in the food hall, there's
yeah.
What is it? I've got a.
You have.
Is it?
Yes. Oh, it might be. Oh, that's the one. Oh yeah, because I brought this flyer up last time.
Dan and. Why is that inside out?
Because it always is. But apparently you can read it.
Yeah.
Vietnamese, there you go.
Yeah, Vietnamese won't try that.
That actually demonstrates our ignorance of East Asian food, because, we just don't know. Right, let's have a look.
So, Sonia,
okay.
Korean or Japanese food?
Yeah.
But, Japanese, I suppose, sushi, but that's probably not really. But no. Yeah.
Joan, it's a quince is it's a fruit that grows on a tree, and it's got a thick skin.
It was quite popular in Spain, wasn't it?
Can you remember
but what
Spanish
was it
for
called?
quince was?
No, I can't.
Anyway.
Mm.
Right. Don't know. Anybody, can you give Joan a good description of quince? And suggest some quince recipes? Because honestly, Joan, it's worth it. Right.
Yeah.
No apples and no chocolate. But are you sensitive to them, or is it just you don't like them? Let's have a look. Cannoli. Right.
Yeah, what's
Quince looks like a cross between apple and pear, but is firmer. Okay. Ooh, homemade salmon sushi. Yeah, it's been Celebrity MasterChef lately. We've seen, is it 4 different sets of contestants?
Well, we missed one set out because of.
So 5. Okay, so I think it's down to 10 contestants now, but they've been doing all sorts. So it included a challenge to make sushi the other day.
What?
It's bringing up. It's bringing up.
Quince. 15.
Yeah, it's bringing up the Spanish word quince, which is 15, rather than the English word quince.
Yeah. Okay. Dwayne, you'd like to find a hazelnut bush to plant? Okay. Good luck.
No, Dwayne. I've forgotten where you're based. Can you remember where he's based?
Dwayne.
I got
London, I think.
You can get them. There is oh god, it's a Scottish company, because I bought my fruit trees. I think
Trees Are Us.
No, it's I'll be back in a minute. I think it's Muir's.
Modern classics. Okay, another adoptee. That makes about 300 now. Dwayne, apples and chocolate don't agree. Well, just persuade them. Talk nicely to them. Yeah. Sonia M, can we teach you any Yorkshire slang? No, don't know any. Brendan, I would like Vietnamese beer. Beer Hanoi. I don't know. I might not, because I'm not mad keen on lager type beers, except, well, I mean, they work really well in hot countries, so yeah. But I don't like lager type beer in the UK. I'm more into real ale with bits in it. Hello, Petal.
Yeah, right, Dwayne. Kenmure in Scotland. This is actually, I've just been out to the front garden and taken the label off one of my 2 hazelnut bushes. I bought the basics for a fruiting hedge.
Dwayne is in Alberta, Canada.
Oh.
So that's
okay.
So I bought that.
Where did you say he lived?
Alberta.
No, before that, where did you think he
lived?
lived?
I thought it might be London.
Right, okay. Anyway, yeah, guys, if you're in the UK and you want to grow fruit trees and bushes, and there's not much choice where you are, www.kenmur.co.uk. Okay, and they're in Scotland, near Clacton-on-Sea in Essex.
That's not in Clockland, Scotland. That's not in Scotland.
Yeah, I know that. Clacton. There you go.
Yeah.
Fruit growers and distributors of ministry certified fruit stocks. So yeah, I've got 2 elderberry bushes and 2 hazels and 2 sloe.
Slow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as in slow gin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right, so Dwayne's in Edmonton, where Procol Harum recorded their live album. Yeah.
There you go.
Did you see it? Bet you didn't, because, yeah.
What's a hiney?
Bottom?
I
Well,
don't
where?
think so. Where Joan says, don't drink beer much, but when I do, I drink a hiney. I don't think she's talking about a bottom.
It's probably Heineken.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
But I don't know. I expect she'll tell us. Lee Braithwaite, yeah, I'm not a fan of cooking with wine, but the last recipe tasted incredible.
And it took 3 days to finish it. If
We
you
haven't
saw the
finished.
recipe
There's still
for...
some left.
Oh, right. If you saw the recipe for Boeuf Bourguignon, which is this week's recipe, wow. Honestly, the depth of flavour on that. But did you put an entire bottle of wine in that?
Yep. Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Farley, I have to confess, I've heard of sloe gin. I've never tried it. So I first
I think
produced
you
my
must
sloes.
no, we had a bottle of that once. I remember because we had a plain light grey carpet and had a glass of this sloe gin, and we didn't have a coffee table at the time, so I put it down on the floor and then got up to go to the loo and kick the glass over.
Yeah, that sounds
destroyed
like
the carpet. But yeah.
Oh, there you go. Hazelnut bush. Oh, a 780-acre farm. Wow.
Lee Braithwaite, the bevy of choice today.
Oh, there's two of you in Alberta then, look. Dwayne and my U-boat. Oh.
Old Empire.
Buckle of the day.
From Marston's.
Oh, that's interesting. Look what Brenda says. Dwayne, does this help you? Quince are probably closer to an Asian pear in looks and shape, but more of an apple taste, Brenda thinks. So that might work for you. What's the other name for an Asian pear? I've seen...
Oh.
No? Anybody? Yeah, Heineken. Yeah, Joan, he got me there, don't worry.
All right.
Right.
Cheers.
Ooh, listen to that.
Dwayne.
Lovely village
Wow.
on Lake Huron. What?
Yeah. Procol Harum Live with the Edmonds. I tell you what, I love Grand Hotel by Procol Harum. That. And yeah, there's a story that Douglas Adams, who wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, he was hanging out with some other famous person who I've forgotten.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Bye, Keith. Glad you came. Sorry, he'll be gone by the time you finish that.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for coming. And they got talking about Procol Harum, and Douglas Adams has said his day was never complete without listening to that song at least once. And whoever it was he was with agreed. And Douglas says, shall we invite him round to dinner? And the other guy says, do you know him? And Douglas says, no, but, you know, I'll get my agent to arrange it. So out of the blue, Gary Brooker, Brooker or Booker? The lead guy gets his phone call inviting him to have dinner with Douglas Adams and some other person, and he's like, you know, it never even read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have no idea who this person was, but yeah, they went, and well, you know, yeah,
probably had a good time.
I expect so. I expect so. All right, so yeah, great band. Black Tower. All right, I don't know. What?
I had mixed up Douglas Adams and Stephen King.
How?
I just completely.
Well, they're both writers. Very similar style.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Jeffrey Austin. So, let's have a look.
Chicken roasted in gin.
Somewhere in the internet. There you
That's
go.
that sounds disgusting.
Well, juniper.
Yeah.
Juniper, but yeah.
Well,
I mean, people
okay. It
put,
sounds like a waste of gin. I'll
Is
just
that-
put
yeah.
juniper berries.
but I mean, do people roast things in spirits? I mean, I know about like casseroles and stews and things like that with cider, wine, beer. Cooking with
Yeah,
spirits.
not really.
thought
I
that
think.
was-
Well, no. I mean, brandy gets used quite a bit in French cooking. But
Oh yeah, that's right, because it's part of
yeah.
sauces, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, Lee Braithwaite. What's for tea tonight? I've got a chicken, so it might be a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Do you fancy chicken?
Ooh. Or we could have bœuf bourguignon.
Oh, we should have. Yeah.
Oh, looks like that was what we're having.
I don't know.
Right, let's have a look. See.
Country Manor. Country Manor one.
I remember that back in the days when they could
Is that
advertise these on
British,
TV.
English?
Yeah, when they could advertise alcohol on TV. Country Manor used to get advertised.
Can't they not now?
Oh, no,
Why?
it's right up there with cigarette adverts
Oh,
and
bollocks.
stuff.
Oh.
Moving swiftly along.
Chicken breast and wok veggies. All right. With curry sauce. Sounds grand.
Basting roast chicken with a bit of apple cider vinegar for a crispy skin and a wonderful flavour to the gravy.
Ah.
We haven't got any cider. Otherwise, I'd be saying, oh, go right ahead,
Actually,
honey.
we have.
Have we really?
Yeah, babe.
Ah, there you go.
But you can't have any.
I'm sure
Just
it's all
stop
right in the
drinking.
sauce. Unless we're out. Right. Oh, but it's true. We went to...
Yes, we went to a pub.
yesterday, and I didn't freak out. We went
Was
to...
it yesterday? It wasn't yesterday.
It was. Oh, was it Friday afternoon coming back from the shops? We went to get the lawnmower. We've got a lawnmower.
Oh, I've got a lawnmower.
I thought we should
I'm
get one.
62 and it's the first time I've ever owned a lawnmower.
So I thought we should have one. I looked them up, priced them up, and I said, darling, if you wanted to buy a lawnmower, here you can get it. And he did. And then on the way back, we stopped in, we stopped
Rodley
out,
Barge.
didn't we? The Rodley Barge, and they got their spacing sorted out, and you can sit there looking down into the water and completely ignoring the people around you.
Yeah.
So it was nice.
It was
very
it
nice.
felt pretty normal, actually.
Yeah.
It's hard to get the beer through your mask, but,
Yeah.
you know how to do that.
Yes, dear. Oh, right. Collecting juniper berries. Uh-huh. Farley, if you blow your oven door off, you're doing it wrong.
Oh,
You stop breathing.
I haven't.
Saskatoon. Just 'cause I'm just showing off there. Manitoba, Ontario, and Quebec. How would beef bourguignon walkers a pie filling? Dwayne, it'd work an absolute treat. If you got some, we could do that, couldn't we? If you desperately wanted pie as opposed to anything else.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that.
It would make it.
Because
Mhm.
because
What, with just a pastry lid?
on bottom. You were just trying to wind me up there, weren't you?
I would not do a thing like that, my
Yes, you would.
love.
You did.
No.
Yeah. What do juniper berries taste like? They taste like juniper berries. They taste like gin, actually, Dwayne. I think you'd find if you had gin without juniper berries, it would taste like vodka, which is like nothing.
But I would imagine, I've never seen juniper berries, but most berries are
I
very,
got
very
some.
sharp. No, but I mean, they're very sharp. So,
They go really well with cabbage and bacon.
oh, yeah, really, yeah.
But
we've got black currants on the bushes outside, so that, and they are the tartest.
Brenda.
What you got?
Brett, well, okay. It's only since we got back to England that we've actually had a lawn and a requirement for a lawnmower. But in the first year, it had been cut so it was all right. The second year I got a strimmer, and I would do it with a strimmer, which was hard work.
Like, a bit like
And
cutting your own hair.
Then the third year we got some neighbours who got a lawnmower, and they took one look at the house and said, "I've got a lawnmower here. Borrow this." And a few months ago, lady across the road, she was trying to mow her lawn, but the handle's broken, so I fixed it on the condition that I got to use it to test it.
And another time, I got a hedge trimmer. I bought a hedge trimmer, and I was just too frightened to use it because I just didn't know how loud it was going to be. I mean, I'm not worried about the vibration and all the rest of it. It's just how loud it's going to be. So I went to the man across the road and said, would you like to use my hedge trimmer on your hedge, just so I can find out what it's like? And he said, yeah. So he showed me, and then I let Keith borrow his lawnmower. So he got his trimmed hedge, and we got quick trimmed grass. So it's one of those lockdown relationships that's building up. Neighbours you never spoke to before.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah. Right. Okay. So Karen Daly, juniper berries are very nice in a braised red cabbage. Yes. Brenda, Charlie wants a good thumping for leaving his lawnmowers out in the rain, doesn't he? Hey.
See, right, modern classics there. Cabbage and bacon. Do you have a recipe for that? What's it? Is it called cannon?
No, that's cabbage and mash tatties.
Okay.
Modern classics, just, slice an onion, shred your cabbage and your bacon, and just fry them basically, and crush your berries and chuck them in. And
it just wait until it's all nice and soft. It's lovely.
Yeah. And maybe a splash of water, but it's a dryish thing. It's not saucy. So yeah, juniper berry mead is a thing. Well,
all right.
Farley Hill. Why not? Why not never buy a Flymo? It's a joke, isn't it? It's one of your jokes. I can tell.
Have we got to ask?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't understand. Fool your senses and bake beef in oven with salt, pepper, herbs, and juniper berries. Yeah.
I'm just whizzing down through things I've missed.
Yeah. Okay. Leilson Sosa from Brazil. I was thinking about Brazil yesterday because.
Yes, you were, weren't you? Hang on, let me think if I can remember the name. Oh, no, it won't come. That shit. Fitzcarraldo.
Yes.
Fitzcarraldo.
Classic film from 1984. And I got thinking about this because I was thinking about one of my pie customers in Madrid who had just come back from holiday. And, we always used to have a chat. I'd do his weekly delivery and we'd have a big long chat. And he'd just come back from holiday to Brazil, to Iquitos, I think.
Was he there for the Olympics?
No, this was after.
Okay.
But this place is very remote and only accessible from the Amazon River. There's no road to the city. So this film was based on the true story of a guy called, known as Fitzcarraldo, but he was Irish. And he wanted to get into the rubber trade, which was just booming at the time. They'd discovered all these rubber trees and how to vulcanize rubber to make it usable. And so concessions were available for plots of land, and there was one left. And so he bought it, and then found out there's no way to get to the thing except by water. But you couldn't do it directly from where he was. So he got this ship and navigated it as far as he could down the river, and then had it transported overland about 30 miles to a parallel river that went into where he needed to be.
Dismantled and
so
transported.
It was a 30-ton ship, and they dismantled it, and so it wasn't punitive. But in the film, directed by Werner Herzog, who was some kind of crazy megalomaniac. He decided he got a steamship that weighed 320 tons, and he didn't dismantle it. And they hired all these, indigenous people who lived around there to shift it over, 30 miles across, but up mountains, 40-degree slopes up mountains, and down. And a lot of them died, and a lot of them were seriously injured, and it was just bizarre. Anyway, I don't know why I went on that.
But he was just thinking about Brazil yesterday.
Yeah, so there you go.
So, Lelson, at least you know we're paying attention.
Farley Hill, no, mower oil. Don't know. No idea.
Joan, I always think you live in an apartment high up. So
With
I
a
didn't
front
think
yard
of you
and a
having
backyard.
a chainsaw. No, but when she was when you got your waterbed mattress repaired and all that, I got the impression you were on the umpteenth floor in an apartment building. So, let's look. Hello, Lee. Sorry. Oh, right. Yes, take your good lady out for coffee while you've got the chance. Yes.
As it's only 7 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Let's have a look.
Oh,
yes. Gary Morley. Is he here?
is he here? He's not here yet.
But did you... I thought you were going to do it on Facebook or something. I don't know.
Well, if he we'll do it. We'll sing a song if he shows up.
All right.
Yeah. Come on, Joan, show up.
Yeah, Klaus Kinski. After, not Paul Robeson, after, who got invalided out?
James
Robards.
Jason Robards.
Jason Robards.
Got dysentery, and they were a third of the way through shooting the film. So they had
he went
to
out
basically
and Klaus
start
Kinski
it all
started
again from the beginning. Brendan Manaus, yeah, that's right. And yeah, so Klaus Kinski was the replacement, and he'd worked with Herzog before, and they really hated each other. But I don't. So I don't
tell
know.
that story. That's funny.
And Kinski just wound everybody, all the cast, all the crew, they hated him, and all the indigenous people truly, truly hated him. And the chief of the indigenous people said to Herzog one day at dinner, he says, "This guy, Kinski, do you want us to kill him?" And apparently there was a very long pause while Herzog thought about it and decided not to. But the offer was there, and it would have been done.
It sounds like all that came through between them and doing it was some operational costs. There you go. So, a one-legged Welshman called Tristan Jones dismantled his sailboat and took it across the Andes. There you go. Tristan Jones.
Oh, right.
That's just astonishing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy. Do you know what? We were out for a walk the other day, and and on a really steep hill. We were going to see. We went off to find a hill that we can see from out of this window, and we parked the car on this quite steep slope and got out, and there were two people walking the dog, coming up the hill. And the man had got two artificial legs. I mean, I don't know if it was just from the knee down or if it was the whole works. I don't know. But he was walking a dog up a hill with artificial legs. And I was just like, how? I was amazed. So I'm glad he got his life back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, right.
Brazil's named after the nut.
So Gary Morley isn't going to be joining us live, but we'll catch up later. So
okay.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you. Join in, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Joan, I want to hear you.
Happy birthday, dear Gary Morley. Happy birthday to you.
See you next month. Right.
Modern classics. Blooper reel. Yeah, I've done a few. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'll put links somewhere.
Farley, is that Nastasia? Because that's the only other Kinski I've ever heard of. Let's have a look. Edgar, has a real life cyborg got anything to do with Dwayne's preceding comment, happy birthday, Gary Morley? I'm just asking.
What? Where are you?
I'm stirring at the bottom. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
lots of happy people, Russell. Lots and lots of happy people here.
Dwayne, happy birthday. Okay. I want 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Dwayne. Happy birthday to you. Anybody else?
Make it stop. Okay. Right then, what else have we got? That was wonderful. Yes. Right, there we go. Oh, no. Yes is about Nastasia.
Anastasia?
No, Nastasia.
Okay.
That's her name, yeah. Does this go down any further, or have we caught up?
No, we caught up. We can go on now.
Wow. This never happens. I must be losing my touch.
Oh, yeah.
So what have you guys been doing for the last month? Anybody? Come on, talk to us.
We have to do Joan next month.
Okay, that's next month,
as it
Joan.
were.
Okay. Well, and the month after that, she'll be in England. If
Maybe.
all works out.
Happen.
Right.
Oh, robot legs, yeah. Mm.
Oh, real life cyborg. Got it. Yeah, got it. Yeah, Edgar, like I say, I was just stirring it. Okay. Right.
Farley Hill, you're 71. Flipping heck. Indeed.
It beats the alternative, Farley. Come on.
What's the alternative? Not being 71.
Right. Time passes. Oh boy. Right. Well, Lilson and Joan, you two are going to have to, just get together and we'll work it out. Right. What have we got?
Happy birthday, still in
It is
copyright.
not. It is not. It's Edgar. Look.
So do we have to pay royalties to
This is him winding
somebody
us
now?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because do you remember a few months back I said, I've written this song. It's all about you lot. The trouble was I put it to a tune, which it turns out is still in copyright. I don't write tunes; I just write words. So YouTube sort of jumped up and down a bit, and so we've cancelled the song.
Well, no, we didn't do it, but they would have jumped on it because it was a Beatles song.
Mm. No, but you had to actually get in touch with them and say hello. That's all it was. Because it was a Beatles song, and I think I actually sang part of it when I'm 64, and said it was by John Lennon and it was the Beatles, and so it was okay. But can't use those tunes. Oh, steak and potato pie. Do you know? I used to love that. I used to get that from one of the shops where I lived, somewhere in Liverpool years ago. I really like that. Meat and potato.
Meat and potato.
Aye.
Well, that was that was because I'd got a meat and potato pie from Tesco. So it was a Holland's one, and it was disgusting. And then I made my own. It was fabulous. So yeah.
Look, Susan Creed. Hello.
No cheese. All right.
Mm-hmm. But everything else, yeah. Oh. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Okay. Happy birthday is public domain. Yes. I mean, who even wrote that?
It was somebody.
It's just
no, but no.
a non.
No, I think it was. I think it was a woman. I could be wrong. But she wrote it specifically so that it could go in the public domain and be there for everybody to celebrate birthdays.
Really?
With. Yeah.
Goodness.
So
I wouldn't do that.
What? Write a song
and stick it in the public domain.
Let's have a
Yes,
look.
here's my work. Steal it if you like.
Let's have a look.
Lilson, you'll love British and beautiful English.
I'll tell you what, Lilson, you're doing really well if you're following us in English, because
we can't.
And I know I talk fast, especially when I get excited.
Prestige game. Yeah, come on, have another go.
Oh, by the way, if any of you were watching the video on Friday when it just stopped and came back later, it was because I spotted a spelling mistake and said to Keith, you just can't put that out. But you know, the video is so good, and then this makes it look amateurish, and it's like, no, you've got to do. And
what I should have said was,
it
is amateur. It's bloody YouTube. Yeah.
And then and he says it's going to be just take absolutely ages. And I thought, okay, fair enough. And I went away. And then an hour later, you came down, didn't you? If you correct a typo on a video, there's all sorts going on in the background. There's meta, and there's other stuff. Anyway, that's why
because
it was
it's
late.
hard coded into the video.
Sorry, honey.
I had to re-render the video, re-upload it, redo all the cards, the end screen, the description, the tags. That's all the meta stuff.
There you go.
Yeah,
the title was right.
Can you do on Ilkla Moor Bar Tat? We can actually see out of our window Ilkla Moor.
Yeah.
Where hast thou been since I saw thee? I saw thee on Ilkla Moor Bar Tat. Where hast thou been since I saw thee? Where hast thou been since I saw thee? Without your trousers on Ilkla Moor Bar Tat. On Ilkla Moor Bar Tat. On Ilkla Moor Bar Tat.
There's been a courting Mary Jane.
I haven't.
You have to say Mary Jane. In
Mary Jane.
On Ilkla Moor Bar Tat. There's been a courting Mary Jane. Mary Jane. You're married. You home wrecker.
Etc. Anyway, yeah.
Already.
No,
Right.
we can't. No, don't know.
No, Ilkla Moor Bar Tat.
Oh, Mike Wickham.
Right.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Mike.
Aloha.
Welcome back. Sorry, I'm reading down the bottom of the screen, and when I do, it goes out of shot. Can you scroll down so that?
Hang on. No, we always get a little bit missing.
Right. There's
there's
Mike.
no more of them. Yeah.
So, all right. Okay. Right.
Right.
Busy
Mike,
in the
busy
garden.
Okay.
Oh, enjoy. I was talking to my friend in. She's in Toledo, and it's 40 degrees today in Toledo. What's it like where you are? You're just outside Milan, aren't you? Milan, Turin, Milan. I remember. Okay.
Makaroonalakkitakkito. No.
Do you know what? You've just come on to do that, haven't you?
Makaroonalakkitakkito.
That's all he's here for. You are evil, Mike. And didn't you decide you're not doing it? Go on, fess up now while I is on.
Well, I don't even know what it is. It's macaroons.
No, it's pasture and milky stuff or something. So we reckon it was something like macaroni cheese. You looked it up and decided you weren't doing it.
I can't remember.
So let's have a look.
Okay. Hobbits are still copyright. Dungeons and Dragons had to say halflings. Oh, well, there you go.
I thought halfling. I've seen halfling in a book. Guys, a book with halflings in it? I'm sure, unless it's some patronising term that, I don't know. Smaug uses. What are you doing here, halfling? What do you think? I've definitely seen it.
Joan, how cold does it get? What, in England in September, October, November?
Well, it's
10 degrees.
It's been 10
Celsius
degrees.
proper ones.
Yeah, it's been 10 degrees here at points in July.
We can sometimes get
extraordinary.
A little blip of warmth in September, October. November, it starts to be nippy.
Because it's my birthday and I like
so
cold.
Yeah, Joan, you'll need your big coat.
Who's Nesmith? That name's come up recently.
Is it Mike Nesmith?
No, because I knew about Mike Nesmith the monkey, but there was another Nesmith came up recently, and it was something else entirely. Anyway,
don't know.
Then a fight breaks out. Is that after you've blown the oven out? I'm confused. Let's have a look.
TL, that was so lovely. Thank you. You're welcome.
33 degrees. No, you'd like that a lot, wouldn't you?
33.
Mm-hmm.
That's pleasant.
Yeah. So, in our house, the sun comes out, the temperature starts rising, and we are like, the little weatherman and the weather lady on the front of Cuckoo Clock. Keith goes out, I go in, and then if there's any sign of rain or it getting cooler, we're completely incompatible.
I'm not.
No, of course you're not, darling. Right, let's have a look. See, very wet in Alberta this year. Do you know what? It has been here, and I don't know. Were you there the day that we got hail? Actually, it happened 2 weeks running, didn't it? I thought that was my ginger for a moment. My ginger root.
What is it?
Oh, it's had it as a curtain. Yeah, that's a fishing net weight. Sorry, I'm not showing where people can see it. It's a fishing net weight. I was using this as a curtain tie.
Oh.
But haven't done for ages.
Right.
Let's
Okay.
have a look. Bloody hot this week. Thunderstorm. Yeah, we're having a real up and down sort of spring and summer. Let's have a look.
We had a couple of days that were sensational. But yeah.
Okay. Farley, I'm completely lost. I've got a rough idea.
Monkeys. African depends on the weather. Monkeys. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Joan, yeah, if you're coming in September, you actually need literally to be prepared for anything apart from snow. We won't get snow, but you likely get rain. You'll get cool days. If you're coming from Florida, you're going to think it's really cool, but hopefully you'll think it's fresh as well. That's the positive spin, that. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bring summer weight clothes and bring your autumn gear. Yeah. Never mind, darling.
Your big jumper, when did you have your big jumper on?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the week before last. Was that prawn cocktail? No, I did you see my frock for prawn cocktail? I was proud of that.
Oh yeah.
I was holding everything in, but I was proud.
God, yeah, and I had a
oh yeah, and I got you to wear that.
My orange apricot jacket that I used to be able to shut the buttons on that.
Can, as long as it's on a hanger. It's all right. It's still okay. What colour tie did you have?
That painted silk one that you bought me.
Yeah, he's had that for years.
40 years ago. No.
Possibly close. Oh no, we haven't known each other that long.
You bought me that as a prezi for when I got the job at Courage Brewery.
Oh gosh.
And it was hand painted silk, and it cost about 25 quid, which is about £300 in today's money.
Money to burn.
We didn't have money to burn.
Right.
But, yeah.
Oof. Yeah, Dwayne. Oh dear. Excess rain and hail. Yeah, it's been wild this year. Let's have a look.
Okay, McClelland man, my favourite Spanish food is either paella or rabo de toro, which is oxtail.
Oh, yeah.
What's yours?
I don't know.
Oh.
Really? Oh, it'll be a well-made pizza. Oh, they're Italian, aren't they? Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, Mike, I was actually not outdoors with that big jumper on. I was in our north-facing living room, which gets cold. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a comment. That was just
It's like we've got 2 climate zones in our house. We've got north side and we've got south side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was wearing a big jummy.
Okay.
Yeah, because that... No, never mind. Doesn't matter.
All right. Wolf's chestnuts. Yeah, they're a waste of time.
Oh,
basically.
I like those.
Do you? They're just they're just crunch, but no flavour.
Oh, but it's the texture and the coolness and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's like chili, isn't it?
No.
It's all heat and no flavour.
Fur coat.
Have you done?
I don't know.
Was somebody just said that?
I didn't wear your winter coat last year. Did you not go out? Come on, you're in Finland.
No, but that's the point. Look, Joan's in Florida. If she comes to England in September, she's going to be going, it's a bit nippy. And Aya lives in Finland. She's going to come here and go, oh, it's so hot.
Finland,
yeah.
Right, Mike. No, not ashtrays. I don't need ashtrays anymore. I'm still off the smokes.
He's in an evil mood today. Have you noticed? You are, Mike. 3D printed. Is this your point and shoot or your gyroscopic thing or speaker?
No, this is a pan and tilt mechanism. So this will be the bottom bit. The the battery, the electronics and stuff go in there, and a motor, and yeah. So that's a slightly abandoned project, and I'm trying to think what I can do with all this wasted PLA plastic. It is compostable, but it has to be hot compost.
Ah, right. I'll maybe get a hot composter next year, but I can't afford it this year.
Yeah, or it can be recycled. You melt it and re-extrude it as fresh filament. So I don't want to chuck it away. I've got a box full of failed prints that I intend to get in touch with the local hackspace to see what they do with it, because they've got dozens of 3D printers and they must have huge amounts of wasted filament, and I can't believe they just chuck it in the bin.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm not throwing it away, but
McClelland man. Yes, you're right about authentic paella outside Spain, but that's one thing about having lived there. We can make it. We've got a paella pan, haven't we?
We have.
Yep. Okay. And we were down in Bristol. Keith didn't work at the brewery. He was an interior designer for the pubs, and this is before pubs and property and brewing had to be separated. But that changed 1980. When did that change? I can't. Because Courage
it
buy
was the
Foster's
beer
or
orders.
Foster buy Courage?
Foster's, the Australian brewers, bought Courage, which was a long-established pub company that had 3 breweries and 5,000 pubs. And there was an investigation by the Monopolies and Mergers Commission, as it was then, into this vertical market where all of the Courage pubs will only sell Courage products. That's what they were for. So that excluded independent brewers, and the investigation said it's anti-competitive. There were 3 or 4 other big brewers at that time that had a similar stitch up of the market.
Pubs always used to have big signs outside, didn't they? Tetley, Bass Charrington.
Yeah, well, they still do.
Yeah.
But now, so the upshot was the beer orders said You can be a brewer or you can be a retailer. All right. So if you're a brewer, you can have an estate of up to 1,000 outlets, but you have to get rid of the rest. Or if you're a brewer, well, you can have 1,000 outlets, but no more. So Courage, being ultimately owned by Foster's, who are ultimately brewers, not retailers, decided to bin their estate, which meant that, as somebody who worked on the estate and maintaining and improving the properties, that was the end of my job, basically, which was a shame because it was the best job in the world.
And we were really happy in Bristol,
really
weren't we?
was.
Yeah.
That was the Courage Brewery in Bristol, and they also had one in Reading, and they had a design office in Bristol and in Weybridge in Surrey near Reading, and in Tadcaster in Yorkshire, which was at the John Smith's brewery that Courage had taken over.
Brendan, we've got no plans to do any travelling apart from next weekend when we are going across to the East Coast
going to Withensea
to see Keith's sister, who is having her hair shaved off for the Macmillan Cancer Charity. She's just going for it. She says it's on her bucket list. I'm so impressed, I tell you. So we're going over for a laugh. I mean, to give moral support. And yeah.
Well,
Jean, if you're watching this, yes.
No, she didn't get the hair done until about 2 weeks after that. Sometime in August.
Oh.
Yeah.
Twice then. Oh, I thought we were going for moral support on the day.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I got it wrong.
No. But she's doing really well with donations. She's last I heard, she'd raised about £800.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah. And I've got to make a donation.
Too right. Absolutely. Do you know what I was thinking? Oh, that turns my ideas of Finland over on its head, because 50 degrees, that's incredible. But I missed the minus.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and then it warmed up to minus 30, so I changed to mini skirt. That's what I'm talking about.
Incredible.
So,
yeah,
we should have Aya and Joan. You should meet up in England in September and see what you make of it. Let's have a look. Water chestnuts, grind the filament up. Oh, right, okay.
All right.
Oh, did you see that?
No.
Grind the filament up, add it to injection molding, low spec
right,
stuff.
No,
right, okay.
Okay, yes, tapas and Don Quixote.
There's also the Reina Sofia Museum.
That's not food.
No, it's his contributions to Western world.
Okay. All right. No.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that the widow is basically looting the Bornemisha Thyssen Museum?
No.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have said that, because it probably counts as libelous. She has a perfect legal right to remove everything from it.
No, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Oof. Radishes dipped in salt. Oof.
Oh.
Crunchy, I think.
Right, okay. Whoa. Hello, welcome.
Hello, whoa. Good. Hey, for your information, whoa, this conversation goes all over the place, honestly. So if you've actually come here about Keith's cooking, then welcome.
Edgar Burleyman, pipe smokers live longer than non-smokers.
He's doing that thing again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rosalind, pubs, yes.
Okay. What mix from a freezer? She's doing that list of stuff again. Mini corn, water chestnuts, broccoli and carrots. Yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. There was a young man called Keith who cooked the most fabulous beef. And before he knew, he got in a stew, but he got out of it because all his recipes are not thieved.
Okay, good effort. Good
I was
effort.
going to finish because all his recipes come out of a tin.
Of course they're thieved. What are you on about?
Thieved. Thieved. All right, let's have a look. Something's brewed in Reading.
Farley Hill, grind the filament up and add it to injection molding, low spec stuff. I don't have an injection molder thingy.
Right.
Scotwell, you probably know the beer factory then at beside the M4
Beer factory.
Well,
rather than brewery.
Yeah, I mean it was a brand new facility. It was honestly it was so clinical, and I mean it has to be, but it was a factory. It was you went to the
big box
as part of the induction. You had to go around all the breweries and that, and so the Bristol one and Tadcaster, they'd have like open lofts with dead pigeons in that would sort of molt into the brew and that, and it just gave it body. Sorry, that is probably libelous, and it was probably a different brew. It was probably Whitbreads.
Let's have a look. Okay, sensible advice from Brenda. Read the Green Man for group. I don't know the reference, Rosalind. Sorry, love.
Hang on, Brett. You missed Bren.
No, I didn't. I says good advice from Brenda for Joan visiting England.
Oh, buy stuff. Yeah. You can pick up a winter coat or a brolly for tuppence, but not a lot.
Brenda, Marks and Spencer's is struggling a bit. They're closing down the majority of their food stores and concentrating on clothes, but they're one of the companies that's had to lay off a lot of staff, aren't they?
M&S.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been struggling before all the coronavirus.
Yeah. I tell you, the high street, there's a lot of big names laying off thousands of people. Oh, good news. My job is provisionally safe. We're busy going through the redundancy process.
They don't know any of this.
It all sort of started just before we last did this. So, oh no, that's right. It was the 31st of June.
Yeah. So they said they had to lose 25% of their staff
because of a turn down in demand, and they've worked out that it's probably going to pick up slightly in about 6 months, but it's still, they have to lose a maximum of 25% of the workforce in certain areas. So in our group of 119 people, that's 23 jobs have to go. But I've never been through the redundancy process before. Colleagues have at other companies. So I'm an elected rep for our group of 119. There are 4 of us doing that. And I have to say, it's so civilized. It's so open and transparent. It's a really worrying time. You can tell they don't want to lose us. These are managers who know us, and HR are fantastic. But it's interesting. So we think I've still got my job.
Because we're stuffed if she hasn't.
No, we're not. Yeah, and my managers, I said to them, look, this is great and I want to stay, but I'm going to get them to alternate giving me references for where I'm applying for other jobs, because you can't take anything for granted now. So, God, that all started with Marks and Spencer's. Brenda, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, Boots is laying off people. Who else?
Oh, pretty much everybody, all retailers. People are generally scared to go shopping, and I'm scared. I don't want to go
I'm not actually keen on shopping online. I mean, we've been doing it a lot during lockdown because I keep thinking of all these vans bringing little individual items to our house, and it's an environmental issue. But at the same time, it's like I really don't want to go into town. We went into town the other week to get me some embroidery silks. Okay, yeah, let's not go there. I think it's before we did this, he ended up with a parking fine.
I didn't.
We better not go there.
I got fined for driving in a bus lane because I don't know. I don't drive in Leeds if I can help it. I drive through it there's a motorway goes through the middle, but it's closed. It's half closed for 2 years while they're rebuilding the flyovers.
Bridge,
it's massive project. And so I didn't know an alternative route. Sat nav just kept trying to put me back on the road
where
that
the road
no longer exists, and I ended up in a bus lane. And I got a fine 60 quid, 30 quid if you pay it quick, and not happy. Anyway, right.
But I'll tell you what, I don't know if you found this, those of you who've actually been into town. I mean, because we haven't been into town for months, literally, it was really quite disorientating. I mean, driving through town, even without the traffic, the roadworks and whatnot, it just felt weird. And walking down the streets, like walking around people and things like that. But the shopping experience itself was actually lovely. We were just going to the haberdashers. That was it. And it was lovely. I'm sure we did this before. I'm sure we talked about this before. Anyway.
Right. Okay. Farley Hill, £4 a pint is insane, but we're in Yorkshire, so it's not £4 a pint.
Okay.
It's £3.20.
Courage head office was in Bristol. Did they have a brewery there?
The head office wasn't in Bristol.
Was
it was in Southwark, actually, in a big old house.
And this was back in the 1980s. Our son was born there. Not at the brewery.
Sergio Bejar. Congratulations. Thank you.
Sergio, where are you?
South Africa. Latin America.
Yeah, okay. So, right. So, we got somebody on today. I've forgotten your name already. Leyland? That's not quite right. Who's from Brazil. And I was talking to my friend this morning. She's from Guatemala. So, whereabouts are you from? Bristol side up near her.
Okay, John, post a link to donate. You can, if you've got PayPal, go to PayPal, and it's info@keithbooks.com. All right. Or
Aya's feeling quite full.
Hang on. Or if you've got the live,
made me laugh, Aya.
If you've got the live chat window, there's a $sign down at the bottom. Click that. You can do a donate through what's this called? YouTube. All right. Doody. Rosalind Martin, moral support is okay anytime in blah blah blah. I don't know. Sergio B. Okay, we just worked that out.
Done that.
Cider in Bristol is addictive.
Depends on whether you like cider. Really.
Yeah, it does really.
I'm never going to like beer, but you like cider, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. But I don't. I mean, scrumpy, not so much. I actually like something that tastes fruity rather than just fermented. If it tastes like, if it looks like you've washed socks in it, I'm not keen, to be honest.
Scumble, mostly apples.
Okay.
Some parts of North America are very hot. Yes, that's true. I feel like a Thanksgiving stuff. Say it, so Rosalind Martin. Say it. What?
Oh, that was probably like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
I tell you what, Aya, turkey can be very, very dry. It's one of those things. It's such a big bird, and most people don't cook anything like that size through the year. So if they decide to do it at Christmas, it can be a bit much, but if you've got a really good stuffing, and I'll bet you could come up with an excellent stuffing, actually. You know, when she's been saying about what she had with reindeer and all the other things. So, but what's the trick, would you say, to cooking a whole turkey and it not being dry? Because it's a lovely flavoured meat if it's right.
I would inject it with butter and stock and stuff.
What, you mean under the skin?
Oh, right into the flesh.
Oh, right.
With flavour injector, a syringe.
I had to wash that today. The other day. Honestly, he's got this whopping great metal syringe with like 3 rings on the end. And I watched him the other day because he was making pork pies and injecting the jelly in. He's got hold of it, and he's got hold of it. And he's desperately trying to pull it open. And then I was trying to wash it up later.
It's very, very tightly sealed.
Oh my goodness! But, yeah.
You've had turkey once. Yeah, I mean, turkey. It's very, very hard not to dry it out.
Oh, hang on. My U-boat's got an idea there. Here you go. Stuff the turkey with sausage meat, chestnuts, celery, fine breadcrumbs, onions, and sage. Oh yeah, wrap the turkey in bacon. It'll be very moist. You have to take some off the juice. Makes for a great gravy. That does sound nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Farley Hill, Reading Brewery was visible for miles when aviating. You're an aviator.
Mm-hmm.
It's now a massive Tesco warehouse.
Well, he said it looked like a factory.
What, the same building? That was a brand new building in 1980, whatever it was. Gosh.
That would be 40 years ago. And it was a tin box.
You don't throw things away after 40 years.
They're not throwing it away. They've turned it into a warehouse.
Oh.
Right. Oh, hang on. When's Thanksgiving? Isn't that like
is it November?
November 25th? Joan, how long are you staying in Britain?
I think she's moving.
No, I mean she's coming in September and she's going to be here for Thanksgiving. It's November, isn't it?
September, October, November. She said, yeah.
Oh right, I missed the rest of it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, you'll have to come and see us.
Oh, Brenda Rigdon. Oh my God, no Marks and Sparks. Where will you get a rum bar? I got somebody has been begging me to make rum bars for a long time, but you need proper tins. So I finally got around to getting some off Amazon, and
rum bar, yeah.
And they're like they're really tiny. They're small. I don't know if they'll work.
Well, I think you ought to try.
I'll try.
You'll try. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's another prawn cocktail years one.
Yeah. So yeah, Joan, we need to get in touch separately, but come and see us. If you're going to be here for 3 months, for goodness sake, come and see us. Right.
What do donkeys have for dinner on Blackpool Beach?
An hour, same as the rest of us.
I knew that.
Oh dear. Hello, Bobby Ricketts. Right. Okay.
Well, when you got reindeers running around, it's why would you have a turkey?
Joan, I just kind of read an elliptical version of your comment, which was, I wash everything from the grocery store down with alcohol. It's like, should you be saying that in public? But yes.
I'll just marinate these potatoes in vodka.
Oh, cheese. Look. Oh, apples. Look. So, I apologise. Sorry, onion. Yeah. I'll tell you what, my U-boat, I suspect that she's going to look up a recipe if she can find turkey that she likes. There you go. Deep fried turkey.
Oh, I've seen that. Oh no.
What, a whole one?
Yeah.
In what? A big metal dustbin?
An oil drum full of oil and ignite,
Let's
run
not.
Away.
Yeah, Brendan. Yeah, that's exactly what Keith's got his for. Look, Brendan's got one of those syringes for injecting his pork pies.
Okay.
Oh, birthday party with homemade pork pies.
Hang
Oh,
on.
I had the penultimate pork pie this morning. That jelly's wonderful. It's got lots of pepper and all sorts in it.
I know.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So I've left you one.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
All right, where are we? Yeah, brine, Joan. There's an awful lot of brining goes on in North America.
This looks like a recipe for extremely salty meat.
I don't know. I don't get it. Folio, scrumpy tastes weak, fatal 8 pints, and you were out of your mind. Something like that, yeah.
It tastes like, but it will get you eggplants.
Okay, till the end of November.
All right. Yeah, she's not going to do that outrageous flight, have 14 days quarantine and not hang around for a while. Okay, so, yeah, well, we can talk about it, yeah? Right.
Dwayne, Canadian Thanksgiving in October. I didn't know there was a Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, how did that come about? Because we all know the story of Native Americans bringing corn and whatnot so that folks could live. But what's the story in Canada?
And your doggy wants cucumber.
She's talking about, in the morning when she's making salad for breakfast and stuff, and the different things she has. So.
And the dog likes cucumber.
Well.
And rosemary.
Got to be open to new things.
Okay.
Do you cook birds with the stuffing in?
What? Me?
Well, Farley Hill's saying don't cook anything in the cavity of the bird, because undercooks close to the bone.
Right. I'm just somebody wants a link to donate to my sister shaving her head. I think that's a good idea. So
yeah.
Try and find that.
Fundraisers. There's a heart over there on the left. Down. Up. And again. Stop. There we go. Oh, it's for making one up.
Oh.
Right, we're just looking at a screen now and trying to work out where to go to find a pre-existing fundraiser.
And you can keep looking at that.
Okay. All righty. So, okay. So, Joan's saying that brine doesn't make it salty. Brenda's saying that it's wonderful and it's not salty at all if done right. Makes the meat very juicy. So, yeah, Keith was following a recipe the other day for crispy courgette slices. So he put salt on them, like it said in the recipe, but he didn't wash it off afterwards. And I thought it was just impossibly salty. But you do that with aubergines as well. And I know I've done that, but you always wash the salt off, I think. So, she's up to £125.
Yeah, that's not right.
Maybe it's... Okay, so, she's having it done on the 15th of August at 5 p.m. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll go back to what I'm doing. Leave Keith to that. Roast the bird and make soup with the dry bits. Edgar, yum. Yes, good thinking. Let's have a look. Yeah, Joan, we've got your email address, so okay.
Oh, okay.
I want to see your YouTube channel. What's it called?
Whose?
Aya's. Look, her dog eating salad and cucumber. Come on, you know what we look like. I want to know what you look like. Let's have a look. Right, Dwayne. Okay, so that was Angry Settler Harvest Festival. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Taking a harvest festival with you to the new country.
Okay, so I've just posted that link to my sister's fundraiser, but I'm not entirely sure that's the right one because the numbers. I mean, it's her; she'll get it, but the numbers are not what she told me. You know, but
yeah, courgettes is zucchini.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Right.
Brenda and Joan, do you want to respond to Dwayne saying, I've heard people say that brining is full of salt and people who can't have salt can't eat brined turkey. Is that true, or is it just if you're doing it wrong? So I'll leave them to say, I think. 4-meat combo from Iceland supermarket.
Yeah, we never
don't
actually
do Iceland, do we?
No.
I know, Mum's gone to Iceland. That was it. That was advertising. It's a slogan. Mum's gone to Iceland. I can't remember how it's spelled.
I can't.
Sung, tune, melodied. 15 minutes, Keith.
Right. Okay. So
Iceland.
Turducken. Yeah.
Okay. I suppose it makes sense. If honestly, if you are a nuclear family, 2 adults, 2 kids, and maybe a dog and a hamster, then you know you
put the hamster inside the chicken, or put that inside your dog, put that inside your sheep.
It makes sense.
There's an Arabic one that starts off with a camel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And cows and everything in it. It's amazing.
Bake it in a pit, and this is for real. We're not making this up.
Yeah, how often did we have that?
Oh yeah, well, couldn't afford that restaurant. But no, it makes sense because, like, for lots of people, certainly goose is expensive, and like you don't want to buy a whole goose at Christmas. It's under this name. Brave the Shave. That's not Aya. That's Jean. Okay. Right. So AIJA. That's what we'll find. Yeah, my U-boat. I reckon you're right. I get the impression that Thanksgiving is actually, it's probably the holiday that unites the states the most, doesn't it? Because, you know, the holidays is a mixture of all sorts, Christian, Jewish, and all sorts. But Thanksgiving is the American holiday. Yeah. I had a question for you from Joan. Do you eat a lot of? Oh no, you're not in Iceland. I beg your pardon. Somebody tell us something.
Well, we seem to have ground to a halt. Shall we sing on Ilkla Moor Bar again?
Shall we not? Okay. Some people still recovering. But yeah, literally the other day, Keith said, I want to go to that church up there that you can't see. I want to go to the field next to the church at the top of the hill. And so we got in the car. How many miles away is it?
3.
Okay. And it was lovely. So we parked the car and went through a little alley and up. And we can see where we went to and beyond. And now we know what's beyond that. But when we were up there, there were 2 families sitting together, and they got a horse with them. No saddle or anything. They just got a horse.
Oh, do you think they brought the horse? I thought it was just lived there.
No, they brought that horse. It had it was on a halter, head, reins, something. I don't know. But yeah, that was it. Right, what else have we got? Mad as a box of frogs.
Why could the turkey go skydiving? Because he wasn't chicken.
Oh.
Thank you.
Where is Neil Pye?
Neil Pye? Oh, with the terrible jokes.
I mean, other people are doing a fine job in his absence.
Pretty
but
terrible.
This is maybe auditions. They've maybe
My
got him
wife
tied
was
up in a
part
cell.
Icelandic, looked like Bjork, grew up in Durham, and was as mad as a box of frogs. Farley Hill, what on earth is that supposed to mean?
Well, it's perfectly clear.
Mad as a box of frogs.
Have you never heard that expression?
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say.
But not applied to
Mind
anybody
you-
from Durham, because we're all beautifully, wonderful, and sane and marvellous people with perfect eyesight.
So nothing.
It's good, aren't you?
Okay.
Do you eat? I was in Finland, not Iceland.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got into the Iceland shop thing as well, and then it's gone silent. Okay. Right. I've got no idea, Brenda, about brined food. I think it's just a case of if it's an issue for you, it'll be a case of going up into interwebs, won't it?
Happen. Yeah.
Right.
Ferals
Ferals don't know that.
Ferals?
It's all right. It was a question for you.
All right.
Okay. Ooh. Dwayne, I like the sound of the road trip. That's so American sounding, but I think I'd leave it till next year. I think this is a year for enjoying your own neighbourhood, I think. Let's
certainly
have a
is. Nice one, Farley. A sparrow with a bump on his head told me that the sky meets the ground over the hill. Yes, indeedy.
Oh, did you know that?
Which bit?
That there was a band called Box of Frogs.
No, I didn't.
Full of people that you've heard of.
No.
Good grief.
I've been. I've got. I don't know if any of you have ever read Cloud Atlas by
David Marshall.
David Mitchell, not the comedian.
Close.
It's a wonderful, wonderful book. It's very, very complicated and very clever. So he's got a new novel out.
Utopia Avenue.
2 weeks ago, called Utopia Avenue, and it's about a band at the time of that. You know, the Yardbirds, Clapton, Led Zepp, everybody. You know, that amazing few years when just all great music was created.
One of the guys from Argent went into the Yardbirds.
Rod Argent. No, he didn't. It wasn't Rod.
I didn't say it was Rod Argent.
No.
It might have been the bass player.
Yeah. So it's a huge.
Ivor Cutler.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. I kind of like I used to look like laugh and wince at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Utopia Avenue. It's very good. It's nowhere near as good as Cloud Atlas, but I pre-ordered the book from Waterstones. And then they said, "Oh, there's going to be this live stream with David Mitchell and John Savage in conversation, and it's a £5." So I signed up for it, and we watched half of it. It was
John Savage talking far too
John
much.
Savage. I've never actually heard of him, but he wrote histories of the Sex Pistols and some other, music related stuff.
I suppose if you there's someone like you was basically signed up because you want to hear Mr. Marshall.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Mitchell, all right, sorry. And then other folks have signed up for John Savage. So
no, it's like when in
50-50,
Dubai there was a gig, not really a gig, but it was Rick Wakeman in conversation with Jim Davidson. Jim Davidson is a racist, fascist, nasty piece of work, a British comedian who's fallen on hard times and is washed up in Dubai. And, to get some dosh, he would rent hotel ballroom, and he'd get one of his famous mates to come over, and he'd just put them on a stage and abuse them. So Rick Wakeman, yeah. So I went for Rick Wakeman. I had no interest in watching Jim Davidson or giving him any money whatsoever. But yeah, it was. Can you remember?
No. But you went to, was it Jasper Ford here at Waterstones? There was
Yeah, the book one. Yes, it was.
Yeah, because
Jasper
they do
Ford,
that
yeah.
at the local Waterstones in town. Every so often they'll get their, they'll get writers down. And so Keith's been to the live one, and then the virtual one came up. So it seemed like a good idea. So it might have been actually more fun live, because I think you got to feel sorry for folks doing. Well, I suppose we're doing a live stream, but it's different for us because we know you lot, yeah, and you know us, and we're kind of extended family, aren't we?
What's your name?
Thingy.
So,
but yeah,
well, yeah,
maybe just a man standing.
Jasper Ford was just somebody from the bookshop introduces him. He takes a seat, and there's 100 people looking at him, and he just talks to us.
But maybe they thought they'd have to have something more interactive,
yeah,
for the
and
video, but didn't really work. For us.
David Mitchell could have pulled it off perfectly well.
He could have got a word in. You know the feeling, don't you, darling?
Well, yeah. There is. I mean, it's John Savage. It's like talky, and I'm like, shut up. And yeah.
And then he quit, switched off the TV, left the room, and I put on the last of the second series of New Amsterdam. I've been binge watching while stitching. I've got so much hand sewing done. It's been marvellous. But yeah.
Right, anyway, let's just run through these, and then we'll knock it on the head.
Okay.
Oh, hold your head up. Hold your head up. That.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. How far is UK from Finland?
No clue.
Oh, it's only 1,000 miles, 500 miles.
It's
just the other side of the North Sea.
Right. She's saying to Aya.
What?
Well, we haven't been to Finland, but Aya might have been to the UK. So.
Oh, all right. She wants to pop over to Finland. Yeah, good idea.
It's
easy. It's easy. Yeah, quick. If
yeah, Aya, can you send that link, please? Because it hasn't come up on this screen as far as I can see. Right, 2-hour flight. Okay.
maybe less. Helsinki.
The Hopkins character. Which book's that?
Like the Hopkins character. Horrible. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like it's either Utopia Avenue or Cloud
Dwayne,
Atlas.
Clarify, please.
Right. Let's have a look. Oh, U-boat's going. Right. Bye. Thank you for coming. It's been interesting, actually, hasn't it?
Yeah. Bye, U-boat.
Yeah. Karelian stew. Okay. Right. Yeah, usually Dwayne, it's usually you telling us all your background. Yeah, Joan, I'd forgotten you told us once before. That's quite a mix. Let's have a look. Alan Price singing I Put a Spell on You. That's just not the way I see Alan Price. I hope it was good.
Well, he was top bloke.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, no, I really liked Alan Price, but I don't see Alan Price singing I Put a Spell on You because you're mine.
Oh, yeah.
It's got more Eartha Kitt than anything else. Right, fine people must go. Jeffrey, hi and bye.
Dwayne, what will happen to airfare prices? Well, I'm very hopeful that this will, it's a shame if you work for an airline, but,
they're killing the planet.
It's been killing the planet. They can come back when we get electric planes, but the last few months with nothing much flying has been great. Airfare prices will go through the roof. A lot of airlines will fail, and yeah, it's going to be carnage. But
New Brunswick stew sounds really nice. Will you just write that down? It's got that sort of like warm winter feeling to it. So let's have a look. Right, John, we'll tell her. And ooh, Eric Burden and the Owls live. Very nice. Right then. Okay, people, let's all start waving goodbye on account of goodbye.
oh, 15:59.
Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye. Though it's hard to part, I know you'll be tickled to death to go. Don't cry. Come on, Keith. Don't sigh.
Don't know this one.
There's the sun shining in the sky. Goodbye.
Should be fading out.
Cheerio, ting, ting. Doodaloo, tra-la-la. Goodbye. See you next month. There you go, see? They've got the gist.
I've just been pwned.
Pwned?
I don't know how you say it.
How do you get pwned? Pwned?
Yeah.
What's pooning?
No, I don't know how you say it, but it's when somebody upstages you, basically.
Don't know what you mean, darling. Bye.
Right, we're going. Bye.